Hello everyone, this is Just Plain Lucas. I haven't made a YouTube video in a very long time, but as you can see I have reason to finally get around to making a video. So if you don't know, this is actually Lego's very first commercially available roller coaster set. And it's actually so big that it requires 2 instruction manuals. And what's cool about these manuals is that, as you can see, they actually have all the packets of pieces numbered. So it actually makes it a lot easier to put it together so you're not wasting so much time sifting through pieces. So Lego released this set about a few weeks ago, I want to say May 16th, but it was exclusively for VIP members. But VIP member doesn't really mean anything because all you have to do is just sign up for it. You don't have to pay anything. You just sign up for it and you become a VIP member. And then you can start ordering their exclusive sets before the general public. So it became available for the general public on June 1st. So I actually got this a couple of weeks ago, but didn't put it together until just this week because I was trying to get some room in order to display this. So now I got the room for it, and built it, put it together. So here it is, and I just thought I'd point out some features and whatnot. So as you can see, this is the coaster sign, and there's this little camera over here that takes shots of the riders as they're coming down, and I should probably angle that up a little bit. And because of the photos, there's also a photo booth here. It's kind of hard to get around. I'm going to try to do my best. Yeah, see, there you can see the photo booth. So on the other side of the photo booth is the ticket booth. So that's where your park goers are going to come pick up their tickets. Then they're going to walk down this path. They can also get a juice stand. Yep, juice stand right there. Come down the path. Then they'll line up in the queue to be seated on the roller coasters. So there's a second roller coaster right here, and you can just pull this little thing out to get the second car there if you want. Then there's also cotton candy stand. As you can see, some people already have the cotton candy, some want to buy it. There's a little tree over there. There's also, kind of hard to see, I don't have very good light, but there's like a little frog pond back over there. Then, let's see what else we got. There is a little tornado sign. I think it looks like a tornado sign. Then at the top of the hill, we have do not stand up. Then we also have a sign down there that says measure up. So if you're too short, you can't get onto the ride. And as you can see right there, that's the motor that connects to the gear system that drives the chain. That right there is a power pack. Then these axles here will turn these wheels. Now basically what these wheels are for is to help push the car across the edge or on the curve to come down to the hill. I'm just going to point out one of the flaws of this set. There should have been a hill right here. It's just a little tiny hill, so that way the car could have coasted down around the curve by itself without having to be pushed along with these little things. So this whole mechanism here just created a lot of extra work for the person putting it together. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to point out before I get this thing running. Yeah, there's like a little duck right there. Oh, there's also a little hat right there that's fallen off one of the riders. So they have a pretty good attention to detail regarding this set. So how this works is there's this crank here, but it won't work right now because I have the motor connected to it. Or actually, I think it's this one here. This is what you would use to actually crank the chain to get it to go up. But like I said, it won't work when the motor is connected. What this thing does is it actually pushes the car along. So let me back this up a bit. So car comes in, stops right there. You can change the people out, and when you're ready to make it go again, just give it a little tug. And this also isn't a very well designed system. But basically what we have here is, this is a stopper. So if you don't want to worry about the car stopping at the loading dock, you just push that in. But if you want to have it stopped, you just pull it out. And let me actually back this up a bit, send it down. There, okay. Now, I think it's because of the angle that I'm holding it at. I can't get a very good grip, so I can't get a strong enough push. So we'll just go ahead and send it on its way. So then it's hooked up to the chain. And then we'll go ahead and run the power. So it's a little hard to get in here for the reach to turn the power on. But there you go. Now we got it going on. Car is coming up. And it stopped. Okay, now let's see if we can try this again. Nope. Okay. Alright, one more time. Oops, sorry about my camera work. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. So we'll go ahead and just flip that back. Pull this out. Send another one down. Now we have two cars running alternately. Now you can also hook the two cars up together to form a 6-car train, but the problem is it doesn't work very well. It's not designed to run all 6 together at the same time. The motor will struggle. It rattles across the track a lot. And right there where the wheels are pushing it, when it's trying to push 6, it's kind of a lot of extra work. And after a while, something might go wrong. You might have a car derail. So this little hump right there, I actually had something happen and it stopped right there. So that's kind of a flaw. So that was the second flaw. The first flaw, of course, was this system here. I do not like that system at all. Then the second flaw was not being able to run 6 cars all at once. And the only other flaw that I can think of is not enough Lego people, because it's just these 3 here. You got your operator, you got your 2 people waiting to get onto the ride, then you got your 3 people here buying cotton candy, and then you have your 3 riders right there. So the other car is completely empty right now, and as you can see, there is nobody in line. So you have this brand new roller coaster that everybody should be excited for, and there's only 2 people waiting in line, 3 people riding. Oh, there's actually a person at the ticket booth and a person at the juice stand, but it really could have done with a lot more people. So I'm gonna have to go online, order some more people to get 3 to put into that car right there, and then to get maybe, I don't know, looking at 10 to 15, maybe I might splurge and go even 20, really fill up that line. And just some specs. So it is 16 plus, it's recommended for 16 plus, and it's at 4,124 pieces. And the steps involved, number, let's see, that's for installing the motor. By the way, the motor and the battery pack do not come with the Lego set. You have to buy those separately. So it's 475 steps in total, and that's not counting the actual steps to put together big bulks of big giant bulks of the set, like the motor, or not, sorry, the gear assembly, you know, the loading bay and all this other stuff. So yeah, and so if you're wondering about the price, it's $380. That might seem like a lot, but there is usually an average of $10 per 100 pieces. And so at $380 for 4,100 pieces, it's below that average. And if you're also wondering whether or not, even though it's recommended for 16 and above, whether or not you can, like a younger child, like maybe 10 or so, would be able to put it together, they probably can. They just need to make sure that they're paying extra attention when it comes to putting together axles and gears and all this other stuff. So if they've done similar stuff like that, if they've done TechNet, if they've done like Mindstorm or work with Arduino, then there should be no problem for them putting this whole thing together. So that's my little review of the Lego roller coaster. I'm really enjoying it, and I hope you enjoyed my review. Thank you for watching.